If you happen to be up just after 1 o'clock this morning, you may have seen and heard a fireball shoot across the sky. Multiple cameras caught this suspected meteor. It was first visible over eastern Tennessee before crossing into the skies over here in North Carolina. Brad, you've been looking into this all day. What can you tell us about this?
Well, this is kind of a rare event. We see a lot of meteors, right?
Yeah.
They're really quick. And, you know, most meteors, the ones you see really quickly in the sky, are usually the size of a grain of sand.
That would have freaked me out, by the way.
So, Nick, that was visible for 14 seconds.
Wow.
Okay, so that tells you that that was a big object. So it was taking a long time. It was also a very shallow angle. That's why it was moving from, from right to left across the screen in that last image. And because it was up there so long, and there was reports of a sonic boom, that means this made it pretty low into the atmosphere. And NASA, believe it or not, is telling people around the Spruce Pine area, which is right on the Avery-Mitchell County line, to be on the lookout for meteorites. There might be fragments of this object on the ground. And if you're curious about a rock you find or something that looks suspicious, one thing you can do at home is find a magnet. If it's at magnetic properties, it might be a meteorite, but App State is collecting some samples and you can take it over there and they'll inspect it further to tell you if it's a meteorite or not.
Something straight out of a movie.
It is pretty cool. You don't normally see them. And we got some maps to show you. So the trajectory, and based on the eyewitness accounts, this is the location we think fragments will make it around. Now, you're not looking for a giant boulder here. You're looking for like something probably the size of pebbles. One thing I would be on the lookout for is downspouts and gutters, because oftentimes these can fall on rooftops and then go into the downspouts and then be at the bottom. So they'll be black. They'll look like burnt rocks. And again, if you take a magnet and you hold it, there's always a little bit of iron or metal in these meteorites. So right in that area, Spruce Pine. So this is Avery County. This is Watauga County. Spruce Pine is right there. Might be worth looking if you're out there. Metal detector would be great. So if you see an odd rock, even if your kids pick up an odd rock, say, hey, let's check that out and see if it's a meteorite. Because believe it or not, some of those can be pretty expensive and worth some money. They're valuable. They're space rocks after all.